In a world where engines are getting smaller, cleaner, and more complicated, some still manage to stand out as legends. These are the engines that shrug off miles, deliver dependable performance year after year, and have earned their place under the hood of some of the most trusted vehicles on the road today. From naturally aspirated workhorses to high-tech turbocharged marvels, we're diving into the top 10 most reliable engines still in production. The ones mechanics respect, tuners love, and owners keep for decades. If you're into engines that just don't quit, hit that subscribe button and stick around. You're not going to want to miss this list. Ford 5-liter Coyote. First, we have Ford's iconic 5-liter Coyote V8, a powerhouse that made its debut in the 2011 Ford Mustang GT. Born from a desire to offer both performance and efficiency, and as a response to increased competition from the Chevrolet Camaro's 6.2-liter LS engine and Dodge Challenger's 6.4-liter Hemi, the Coyote replaced the outgoing 4.6-liter V8 in the Mustang, bringing with it cutting-edge technology that would define Ford's modern V8 offerings. Ford has continued to refine and update the Coyote over the years, sticking with a naturally aspirated design, even as competitors moved toward downsizing and turbocharging. The Coyote V8 is part of Ford's modular engine family. It utilizes dual overhead camshafts and twin independent variable cam timing, TVCT, which optimizes valve timing to improve power and fuel efficiency. The engine also employs a dual fuel injection system, combining direct injection with port injection, a feature introduced in the third generation to enhance combustion efficiency and reduce carbon buildup. In 2018, Ford implemented plasma wire arc transfer cylinder liner technology, increasing the bore diameter and improving durability while allowing for a higher compression ratio of 12:1. The first generation have faced early issues, including connecting rod failures and timing chain slap. Ford addressed these with updated bearings and redesigned timing chains in later models. The 2015 second generation added charge motion control valves in the intake manifold and increased camshaft lift for better airflow, but gasket failure and oil consumption issues emerged, which Ford resolved through a technical service bulletin, free under warranty repairs, and update to manufacturing process. The 2018 third generation introduced plasma, wire arc cylinder liners, and dual injection, but some models experienced high oil consumption and cam phaser problems, for which Ford issued service bulletins. By the fourth generation, the engine adopted cylinder deactivation to meet EPA fuel economy standards, further improving efficiency while maintaining performance. As for cars powered by the Coyote, you'll find it under the hood of models like the Ford Mustang GT from 2011 all the way to the latest models today. It's also found in performance-focused vehicles like the Ford F-150 Raptor, where it delivers incredible towing capacity and off-road prowess. With proper care, the Coyote can easily go beyond 200,000 miles without major issues, making it one of the most reliable V8 engines on the market. Enthusiasts praise the engine for its stout internals, which also make it a fantastic base for aftermarket performance upgrades. This engine is highly responsive to aftermarket modifications, from superchargers to camshaft upgrades, and there's a strong enthusiast community around it. GM 2.7-liter L3B inline-4 turbo. Debuting in 2019, the GM 2.7-liter L3B turbocharged inline-4 was introduced to bridge a growing gap in the truck and SUV market, a place where efficiency needed to meet torque without relying on a V6 or V8. The L3B was GM's way of building a gasoline engine that behaves more like a diesel, especially in terms of torque delivery and fuel efficiency. What made the L3B especially distinct was its array of forward-thinking technologies. One of the most notable is the dual-volute turbocharger, designed to significantly reduce turbo lag while improving low-end torque, a setup typically found in diesel engines. Paired with this is a three-phase sliding camshaft mechanism that dynamically alters the valve lift and duration, optimizing performance and efficiency across the rev range. This advanced cam phasing system gives the L3B a diesel-like power band, strong torque at low RPMs, yet refined when pushed harder. Unlike the 5.3-liter L84 and 6.2-liter L87 V8 engines, which use collapsible lifters in their active fuel management systems, the L3B employs a simpler, arguably more robust method of cylinder deactivation, reducing long-term maintenance concerns tied to lifter failure. In terms of specs, the L3B displaces 2.7 liters and features 4 inline cylinders. It uses direct injection and a turbocharger to generate power, with dual overhead camshafts operating 4 valves per cylinder. The valvetrain features continuously variable valve timing, and the engine is built with a reinforced aluminum block, iron cylinder liners, and an aluminum cylinder head. The cylinders are offset from the crankshaft centerline to reduce piston slap and internal friction. Dual balance shafts are included to tame vibrations, a smart move for a high-output 4-cylinder in a truck platform. The L3B is exclusively mated to GM's 8-speed automatic transmission, delivering a power output ranging from 310 horsepower with 430 pound-feet of torque in its higher tunes. Owners have reported durability numbers exceeding 200,000 miles, with several fleet vehicles crossing the 250,000-mile mark under consistent maintenance, though we're still early in its life cycle to see long-term legends emerge. As with many direct-injection engines, carbon buildup on the intake valves has been a concern. The L3B remains one of the most technologically advanced 4-cylinder truck engines in production today. Ford 2.7-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost engine. Debuting in 2015, Ford's 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 was introduced as part of the automaker's broader push toward downsizing and turbocharging, an effort to blend the power of a traditional V8 with the fuel economy of a smaller engine. It features a compacted graphite iron block, a material more commonly found in diesel engines, paired with aluminum heads, which significantly improves strength and reduces weight. The engine uses a V6 layout with 6 cylinders in a 60-degree configuration and employs direct injection in its first generation, later upgraded to dual direct and port injection in the second generation to combat carbon buildup. A twin turbocharger system is key to this engine's performance, delivering low-end torque and fast throttle response. It uses dual overhead camshafts with 4 valves per cylinder and variable camshaft timing, TVCT, on both intake and exhaust sides. In terms of output, this engine produces between 315 and 335 horsepower, with torque figures ranging from 350 to 400 pound-feet, depending on the application and generation. It typically pairs with Ford's 6-speed automatic in earlier models, transitioning to the newer 10-speed automatic from 2018 onward. This engine has gained a quiet but solid following in the tuning community, especially in the F-150 scene. Tuners frequently upgrade the intercooler and turbo plumbing to unlock more consistent boost and better throttle response under load. The short stroke and robust internals give it surprising durability, even when tuned above stock settings. Numerous owners on Ford forums have reported mileages exceeding 250,000 miles on early production F-150s with regular maintenance and little to no internal repairs, a testament to the engine's core durability. Despite its strengths, the engine hasn't been completely immune to problems. The most common early issue was oil pan leaks, particularly on 2015 through 2017 models, where RTV sealant failed prematurely. Owners frequently reported oil spots on their garage floors, prompting Ford to issue a TSB and redesign the pan. The engine also suffered from carbon buildup due to its initial reliance on direct injection, something mitigated by the dual injection system in later models. Timing chain rattle was another concern, mostly in 2016 through 2018 builds. Ford eventually improved the tensioners and chain geometry in response. A more serious issue arose in 2021 and 2022 model years, specifically affecting the Ford Bronco and some F-150s equipped with the second-gen 2.7-liter engine. A batch of intake valves made from substandard material was found to be prone to cracking under stress. This led to engine misfires and, in some cases, catastrophic engine damage. Ford issued a technical service bulletin and quietly replaced affected engines under warranty. All in all, the 2.7-liter EcoBoost stands out as one of the most reliable turbocharged engines in Ford's modern lineup, especially in its second generation. BMW B58 engine. We've covered American powerhouses. Now let's take a trip to Germany for one of the most balanced and reliable turbocharged inline-sixes ever built. Debuting in 2015, the BMW B58 engine marked a major step forward in BMW's modular engine family, replacing the well-regarded but aging M55 engine. The B58's engineering excellence has been widely recognized, earning multiple spots on Ward's 10 Best Engines list, including for its performance in both the BMW 340i and the Toyota GR Supra. The B58 brought several major improvements, the most significant being the switch to a closed-deck block design, which enhances structural rigidity and allows for higher cylinder pressures. It also introduced an integrated water-to-air intercooler inside the intake plenum, improving thermal efficiency and drastically reducing turbo lag, a game-changer for both responsiveness and consistency under high loads. The B58 is a 3-liter inline-six engine with direct fuel injection and a single twin-scroll turbocharger. It uses an aluminum alloy block and head, features dual overhead cams with 24 valves, and incorporates BMW's double Vanos variable camshaft timing system along with Valvetronic variable valve lift. The engine's output varies depending on application, with horsepower ranging from around 322 to over 382, and torque figures stretching from 332 to 369 pound-feet. It's often paired with ZF's 8-speed automatic transmission, known for its smooth, quick shifts and excellent reliability when mated to the B58's power band. Tuning potential is one of the B58's strongest suits. It has quickly become a darling in the aftermarket world thanks to its robust closed-deck block, forged internals, and efficient turbo setup. Tuners often upgrade the turbo and fuel system to unlock well over 500 horsepower reliably, with some builds exceeding 700 horsepower on upgraded components, a level of performance not commonly achievable with such ease in stock form. This engine has seen service in a wide range of vehicles, including the 2016 to 2022 BMW 340i, the 2017 to present BMW 540i, the 2019 to present Z4 M40i, and even the 2020 to present Toyota Supra. It's also found in models like the X3 M40i and X5 xDrive 40i, blending performance and refinement across the BMW lineup. Owners have reported high mileages, over 200,000 miles, with minimal internal engine wear when properly maintained. Throughout its life, the B58 has undergone several revisions. The most notable came with the launch of the B58 TU technical update in 2019, which introduced improved fueling, updated engine electronics, a redesigned intake manifold, and increased output in most applications. The B58 TU also brought enhancements to the cooling system and oiling for better long-term durability under higher loads. The Toyota GR Supra's version of the B58 is specially tuned by Toyota and includes some proprietary calibration changes, though it remains fundamentally the same engine. While the B58 has proven to be one of BMW's most reliable modern engines, it is not without its issues. Early models experienced minor coolant loss due to leaky water pumps or thermostat housings. Some owners have also noted occasional oil seepage from valve covers or oil pans, though far less frequently than with the N-series predecessors. Carbon buildup on intake valves can occur over time, a common issue for direct injection engines. Toyota 2GRFXS and 2GRFKS engines. The Toyota 2GRFE, a 3.5-liter V6 introduced in 2005, laid the foundation for a family of durable, high-performing engines. Known for its balance of power, efficiency, and long-term reliability, it quickly became a mainstay in Toyota's lineup. It featured technologies like dual VVTi with hydraulic lifters for precise valve timing and the acoustic control induction system, ASIS, which adjusted intake runner length to optimize torque and power across the RPM range. But while the 2GRFE made its mark in vehicles like the Camry and Avalon, its more advanced siblings, the 2GRFXS and 2GRFKS, are the ones still powering modern Toyotas and Lexuses today. Let's start with the 2GRFXS. This engine is essentially a hybrid-optimized evolution of the original 2GRFE. It uses the same 3.5-liter V6 foundation but operates on the Atkinson cycle, a combustion process that reduces pumping losses and increases thermal efficiency. Designed specifically for Toyota's hybrid systems, the 2GRFXS works seamlessly with electric motors to deliver smooth acceleration and impressive fuel economy without compromising on durability. You'll find it in vehicles like the Lexus RX 450h, Toyota Highlander Hybrid, and the newer Lexus TX 550h Plus. Despite the added complexity of hybrid systems, the 2GRFXS has earned a solid reputation for low maintenance and long life, a testament to Toyota's engineering consistency. Then there's the 2GR-FKS, a powerhouse version designed for conventional gasoline vehicles. While it retains the 3.5-liter displacement, it's upgraded with D4S fuel injection, which combines both direct and port injection systems for better performance and efficiency. More importantly, it features VVTiW on the intake camshaft, Toyota's wide-range variable valve timing system, allowing the engine to switch between the Otto and Atkinson cycles on the fly. The result? Strong low-end torque when you need it and improved fuel economy when cruising. This engine is still widely used today in models like the Toyota Tacoma, Highlander, and Lexus RX 350. It's not uncommon for a 2GR-FKS to surpass 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. While no engine is flawless, both the FKS and its predecessors have experienced issues like oil leaks and pump failure. These are generally manageable and well documented. Toyota's dynamic force engine. From Toyota's tried-and-true V6, we now move to one of Toyota's most advanced power plants yet, the dynamic force engine family. Introduced in 2017, this engine range was born out of Toyota's mission to push the boundaries of efficiency, power, and environmental responsibility under the Toyota New Global Architecture (TNGA) platform. It succeeded the older AR family of engines and was designed to meet increasingly stringent fuel economy and emission standards without sacrificing performance. What makes the dynamic force engine truly groundbreaking is its ultra-high thermal efficiency, up to 40%, a remarkable feat for a mass-produced gasoline engine. This is achieved through innovations like a longer stroke, reduced friction components, and Toyota's D4S system, which combines both direct and port injection for optimal fuel delivery. Paired with VVTi, an electrically controlled variable valve timing system on the intake side, the engine offers superior responsiveness and efficiency across different driving conditions. The dynamic force engine family comes in various displacements, with the 2.0 and 2.5-liter inline 4 being the most common. Naturally aspirated, these engines feature dual overhead cams and advanced variable valve timing, making them versatile and efficient powerhouses. You'll find these engines in modern Toyota staples like the Toyota Camry from the late 2010s onward, the RAV4 from 2019 and up, and the Highlander starting from its 2020 redesign. With meticulous maintenance, owners have already reported these engines surpassing the 200,000 miles mark with ease, and given Toyota's track record, there's no doubt they'll keep running strong for much longer. Aftermarket potential is growing. Enthusiasts are already exploring tuning options, particularly for the 2.0-liter versions, squeezing out more power while maintaining Toyota's legendary dependability. And speaking of modern engineering icons, Honda has their own legendary lineup that's proven itself over decades, the K-Series engine family. Introduced in 2001, the K-Series was designed to succeed the well-regarded B-Series, which had already earned its stripes among enthusiasts. Honda aimed to create an engine that not only upheld the brand's reputation for reliability, but also pushed the envelope in terms of performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions compliance. Part of what makes the K-Series so iconic is its versatility. Spanning displacements from 2.0 to 2.4 liters, this inline 4-engine family powers everything from economy cars to high-performance machines, and even hybrids. There are dozens of variants, each tailored for different driving needs, from everyday commuting to track domination. Take the K20A, for instance. It had 8 different iterations to meet various EPA regulations and was used in over 15 Honda models, from fuel-sipping compacts to performance-focused JDM Civics. Versions like the K20A1 through A6 were optimized for different blends of power and efficiency. It featured forged internals and moderate compression ratios, making it great for racing and a solid foundation for tuning. Then there's the K24A, introduced just a year after the K20. With a longer deck height allowing for larger displacement, it delivered more torque while retaining VTEC's signature high RPM surge. It's been a workhorse in vehicles like the Acura TSX, Honda Accord, Odyssey, and Element, proving just how interchangeable and adaptable these engines really are. The K20Z refined the original K20 formula with revised intake and exhaust tuning to improve mid-range performance, ideal for more spirited street driving. Meanwhile, the K24Z leaned into fuel economy, using a reworked iVTEC system that prioritized efficiency over high RPM power. Then comes the K20C, a true game-changer. Since 2015, it's powered the Civic Type R and represents the first turbocharged K-Series engine. The brilliance behind the K-Series lies largely in Honda's iVTEC system, combining variable valve timing and lift control. This delivers a seamless blend of low RPM fuel economy and high RPM power, a rare and celebrated duality. Add to that dual overhead cams, cast iron cylinder sleeves, and a mix of direct and port fuel injection in later models, and you've got a platform that's not only efficient but incredibly responsive and durable. The K-Series has found a home in fan-favorite models like the Civic C, Acura RSX Type S, and various generations of the Accord. With proper maintenance, these engines can easily clock 300,000 miles or more, a testament to Honda's engineering and quality control. Of course, no engine is flawless. Some variants have shown a tendency for excessive oil consumption with age. But even with that, the K-Series remains one of the most reliable and mod-friendly engines out there. Its high-revving nature, strong internal components, and wide availability have made it a staple in the aftermarket world. Whether you're adding a turbo or dropping it into a different chassis entirely. Subaru FA24. Debuting in the 2019 model year Subaru Ascent, the FA24 engine marked a notable shift from the long-serving EJ25, which it effectively replaces in many modern Subaru applications. FA24 was developed with an emphasis on reducing emissions, improving fuel economy, and delivering smoother power with modern drivability. The FA24 is a 2.4-liter turbocharged flat-4 boxer engine with 4 cylinders laid horizontally in opposition. It features direct injection, a twin-scroll turbocharger, dual overhead camshafts (DOHC), 16 valves with a dual active valve control system, dual AVCS, for variable valve timing on both intake and exhaust cams. The block and cylinder head are made of aluminum, helping to reduce weight and improve heat dissipation. Power output varies slightly depending on the application, typically ranging from 228 to 271 horsepower, with torque figures between 250 and 277 pound-feet. In most vehicles, the FA24 is paired with Subaru's Lineartronic CVT or a 6-speed manual transmission in sportier models like the WRX. In the tuning community, the FA24 has quickly become a favorite due to its stout internals and modern turbocharging. Tuners often upgrade the turbo and intercooler systems to unlock significant gains while maintaining reliability, taking advantage of the engine's direct injection and stronger block design. This engine is widely recognized in several Subaru models, including the 2020 and newer Subaru Outback XT, the 2020 and newer Subaru Legacy XT, the 2019 and newer Subaru Ascent, and the 2022 and newer Subaru WRX. The FA24D, a naturally aspirated version of the same engine block, powers the 2022 and newer Subaru BRZ and Toyota GR86. Owners have reported impressive mileage durability, with several Ascent owners clocking over 250,000 miles with proper maintenance. The FA24 has 2 primary variants. The FA24F, which is turbocharged and used in larger vehicles like the Outback, Ascent, and WRX, and the FA24D, which is naturally aspirated and tuned for high-revving performance in the Subaru BRZ and Toyota GR86. While the FA24 has generally proven reliable, early versions in the Subaru Ascent were known for excessive oil consumption, occasional coolant seepage, and carbon buildup, a common issue with direct injection engines. Mazda Skyactiv-G 2.0-liter and 2.5-liter inline-4 engines. Next, let's take a look at one of the engines that has truly redefined what we expect from fuel efficiency and driving dynamics. The Mazda Skyactiv-G 2-liter and 2.5-liter inline-4 engines. Introduced in 2011, the Skyactiv-G family was designed with a single goal in mind: to strike the perfect balance between performance and fuel efficiency without sacrificing driving enjoyment. One of the most groundbreaking technologies in the Skyactiv-G engine is its exceptionally high compression ratio, 13:1 in most markets, and an even more ambitious 14:1 in some regions. This is almost unheard of in a mass-production gasoline engine. The result: enhanced thermal efficiency, better fuel economy, and more power from every drop of fuel, all while using regular unleaded gasoline. Mazda also introduced cavity pistons and multi-hole injectors to improve combustion efficiency, making this engine remarkably responsive and smooth. The Skyactiv-G engines come in 4-cylinder inline configurations, naturally aspirated, with dual overhead cams, Mazda's version of variable valve timing, known as dual sequential valve timing, and is equipped with a 4-2-1 exhaust system. Fuel injection is direct, ensuring precise fuel delivery and contributing to both performance and fuel efficiency. You'll find the 2.0-liter Skyactiv-G engine in models like the Mazda 3 and Mazda CX-30, spanning from the early 2010s to the present day. The larger 2.5-liter version powers popular models like the Mazda 6, CX-5, and CX-9, also from the mid-2010s to today. These engines have earned a reputation for going well over 200,000 miles with proper maintenance, a testament to Mazda's meticulous engineering. Mercedes-AMG M139. And finally, we cap off our list with a fire-breathing 4-cylinder that proves performance and reliability don't have to be mutually exclusive, the Mercedes-AMG M139. Debuting in 2019, this 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 was designed with one goal in mind: to push the boundaries of what a 4-cylinder engine could achieve. Building upon the success of the M133 engine, which powered the earlier A45 AMG, the M139 took everything up a notch. Mercedes-AMG wanted an engine that could deliver blistering performance without compromising on reliability. A tall order, but one they fulfilled brilliantly. What makes the M139 truly groundbreaking is its hand-built construction, following AMG's one-man, one-engine philosophy. It's currently the most powerful 4-cylinder engine in series production, churning out up to 416 horsepower in the A45S AMG. The engine's design is flipped 180 degrees compared to traditional layouts, with the turbocharger and exhaust manifold positioned at the rear, closer to the firewall. This innovative setup improves airflow and reduces turbo lag, making for a more responsive driving experience. The twin-scroll turbocharger, combined with an electronically controlled wastegate, ensures seamless power delivery across the rev range. The M139 features a 2.0-liter displacement in an inline-4 configuration, turbocharged, with dual overhead cams and Mercedes Camtronic variable valve timing system. Fuel injection is handled by a dual system, using both direct and port injection, which enhances fuel efficiency and power output while minimizing emissions. You'll find the M139 under the hood of the Mercedes-AMG A45, CLA45, and GLA45 models, starting from 2019 onward. With proper care, this engine can easily see well over 150,000 miles, impressive for such a high-performance unit. However, being a highly tuned engine, it's not entirely without concerns. Some owners have reported higher than usual oil consumption, especially when driven hard, something to be mindful of during regular maintenance checks. For tuning enthusiasts, the M139 is an absolute gem. Its robust internals and advanced turbocharging system make it highly tunable, with many aftermarkets builds easily surpassing 500 horsepower with bolt-on modifications and ECU tuning. It's an engine that not only delivers astonishing performance from the factory, but also invites enthusiasts to push its limits further.